In the upper right, we have our first Zerg player. He is none other than
Samsung Galaxy Can Solar, 강민수.
And in the bottom left, losing that last game, his ID is
I am ByuL, 한지원.
All right.
Subtosis.
I just hope we see another drone rush. It's my new favorite thing.
It's a nice change of pace, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. Tom
like
Cruise is Nick Plott in
Whoa.
the future. Yeah.
That would actually, he would do a good job playing you.
He's not as tall as me.
Of course he's not as tall as you. People in Hollywood are short.
Not StarCraft casters, though. We're all
No.
oversized ape men.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah. He actually is a good actor, though. He's a very good actor.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
I think he was best in Top Gun.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Him and Val Kilmer, man.
Oh, my God.
Mean, come
that
on.
volleyball scene is like, oh.
I liked the shower scene personally.
Yeah, you were more of the shower scene than the shirtless volleyball scene.
Yeah, and when they take off and look out the window, that part, like, I'm like, oh, wow, that's exactly how I would take off and look out a window.
Yeah. You make a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
pretty good stuff.
We have mirror builds so far. You know, just like a quarter of a second off from each other, but they're both going for the exact same thing right now.
Yeah, it's like the lamest carnival of mirrors. You know, carnival with the mirror house. It's like just the slightest bend in the mirror.
It's like this mirror makes my nose like a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
Like I'm just confused. I'm like, I thought I knew what my face looked like.
Yeah. It's like it just makes like one mole on the other side of your face. You're like, oh, that's weird. It's a weird bend to be able to do that.
It's not like the fun house we would have, Vertosis, with the mirrors that show you what you truly are.
Yeah. Oh, that would be hilariously awesome. People come out just crying. I didn't have high self-esteem before I went in there, but now I'm really sad.
Okay, here come the two Lings. We don't have a queen up here in this area in the main.
Both players getting good scouts on. Thing is, they don't really see a whole lot aside from the lack of gas, but you know what? That is, in some ways, a whole lot. Look at these two Lings of ByuL. If he gets a drone, no way. Imagine if he got a drone.
Owned.
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 Get out of here.
Get out of here. That Ling never stood a chance.
Third hatch going up for ByuL with no gas. Very interesting play here.
Yeah, now this is where we're really having to branch off. I mean, two different paths in the road have been picked here.
I feel like ByuL is pretty sure he's playing against Protoss at the moment. No, it's just very interesting that he's going for such a quick third here.
You ever have been playing a game like you just played, like for instance, a PvP?
Yeah.
And then the next game you're in a PvZ, but you're still thinking about the PvP.
Yeah,
you start doing a PvP build, and then halfway through you're like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Now I have to do some weird cheese that won't work, and have my opponent probably try to scold me or give me advice about why I shouldn't do that.
Yeah. It's pretty terrible.
I hate that.
All right, that is a very fast layer coming up from Solar.
Yeah.
Wonder if he's just going to go straight into roach speed, or is he going to go up to like mutas?
Might go for mutas, man.
Huh, I think it's... I don't know if it's going to be mutas. I feel like it's going to be roach speed.
I think you're right. It's roach speed because he's got the Evo chambers coming down here.
That could be for a wall as well, though. But yeah, there's a roach warren also.
It's like that could also just be for a wall.
Could.
Owned.
And he does see that the layer is making. Okay, so definitely some big intel there. But with that third hatch, ByuL is going to have a bit more production. You know, the thing is, if he does grab quick roach speed, roaches with speed, definitely better than roaches without speed. So ByuL's going to have more. He's going to have to zone a bit better. And, of course, since we're near his base, he's going to be able to spread his overlords enough that he should be able to do that.
26 Lings here for ByuL. Where the 5 roaches are just being started here in Solar's base. Solar's third, very exposed. We have a partial wall in. Certainly not a complete wall in.
A lot of Zerglings here now.
Yep.
I believe he will definitely be able to get a cancel, I think. But don't forget, he's making a lot of lings, so
you know,
a
that
+1 speed roach timing attack might be just the thing for Solar.
Yeah, you know, this hatchery here for Solar that he's making is almost acting as a decoy.
This is a lot of lings. Oh my god.
Okay, the lings are out now. The gates are open.
Doesn't mean warp gates.
He's coming out now, and it looks like they should have a nice surround.
Wow, that is a lot of Zerglings surrounding those roaches. They don't have +1 yet, so they are 3-shotting these lings. And the ling's going to start to really wipe them out.
And, I mean, they're all getting so low. And, yeah, just to echo what you said, Artosis, yeah, the upgrades were not there to help in time, so that was a large investment that did not quite pay off. Now, the hatchery is finishing, and that +1 range attack is almost done. And when that does finish, that is a real game changer for Roach v. Ling.
For sure. Makes a gigantic difference. But if he's making a lot of his own roaches to go with those lings, that's pretty hard to fight with just Roach. Because, you know, the lings get a lot of surface area, they attack very quickly, and then, of course, you have your own roaches dealing a lot of damage as well.
Well, here come those lings now up to the main. We don't have a shot of it quite then. It looks like it was just deflected by roaches.
He forces the roaches back, and that's as good as he can hope for, really.
Sure.
That's allowing him to really get his economy going.
He wasn't able to see exactly how many lings were there. There could have been more reinforcing, so he wants to be safe.
And he's going to have his own +1 in speed pretty soon here.
So ByuL's still looking pretty good. Again, lings come up here, grazing by that extractor and the rest of the base to see what else is up in that sector of the Zerg's, the northern Zerg's establishment.
The northern Zerg establishment.
Right as I said that, I just turned and looked at Artosis with doe eyes. Like,
it's like, please be kind to me.
Please
no,
be kind
Tasteless.
to me.
No, Tasteless. Tasteless, you made a bungle.
Oh, I made a bungle?
Yeah, you bungled it. You made a bungle.
Yeah. Now you're looking at me with doe eyes.
Like, oh, it was my chance to make me look dumb, and I looked dumb instead. Okay, here we go. A big bunch of roaches from Solar. Going to push these roaches back for now, but looks like these speedlings want to get in here and get some damage done. Not sure that they're really going to do too much, though.
Yeah, they're backing up. So far, neither side really able to do a hefty amount of damage. There has been some units trading here. The worker count is virtually the same. We do have the macro hatch now being made. First here by ByuL in the main.
Well, ByuL really needs to get his macro going, Tasteless, because they're at the same amount of drones, but there's just more roaches for Solar. Those lings really didn't end up doing enough. He has quite a few still out there. And what more value will he actually get out of them? I'm not sure very much at all.
Well, he's going to tear down this location over here to increase circulation. Again, supplies dead even right now. This game has really been very mirrored so far as progression goes. Although their upgrades timed out are a little bit different. Okay, and so the first player to take a fourth, or at least attempt to, is going to be Solar at the gold. Big difference from him taking the upper left, which would be a much more conservative route, but would not pay off in dividends if he does get it up comparatively to the gold base.
And, you know, the gold base is something you're going to be able to hold. When you're getting up to these supplies, you can't just attack up a ramp. What happens is, we see here, they're both getting Burrow and Burrow movement, so they're going to try to split up little groups of units and pull units out of position, because otherwise you can't attack up these ramps. They're going to have a bigger concave on top of a ramp, and their rally points are closer. So this becomes this situation where it's like you can't kill each other. If you can't kill each other, the game just goes on, Tasteless.
You can't kill each other, there's peace.
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
You just know nothing about the world.
You're so naive. Well, the fourth hatch is almost done. I do like the Broad Roaches. Let's see if he can do what Artosis was talking about and try to just get his opponent's army out of position.
I don't think he's going to be able to.
I don't think so either.
The thing is, they both know that this is the next logical step, is Roach Burrow movement. We should have detection right here, right? Or is it there? It's being made.
There they are.
So these guys are aware of.
Unless
I'm
I'm mistaken, I think Solar could just win as long as he keeps his base up and handles the next few attacks okay, because he's going to have a huge increase in income. Uh-oh. Yeah.
Well, let's see here what happens. He is trying to Burrow movement past some roaches. Meantime, Solar going for a big attack. splitting off some roaches towards that gold base. Look at this. He actually did get a few of them past those roaches going into the main.
Oh, he might actually have a superior concave over here.
Look at this. ByuL getting some work done.
Ow, 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 ow. And he burrows.
I love the new Burrow movement speed. So much better like this.
Yeah, it's much more entertaining.
Yeah.
And now the trick is just to get this army out of position. And, you know, I was saying that Solar should win as long as he doesn't get outmaneuvered, and he's getting outmaneuvered right now.
He is, but you know what? He's banking up quite a few minerals. Both of them really are. There's no way for them to really kill each other yet still. Ooh, that's a nice one right there. Look at that.
Yeah, that's doing a lot of damage. Kind of surprised he didn't have anything there to begin with, but... Okay. It looks like Solar's just going to try to dive into this.
Yeah, he's got way more roaches right there, so that would have been a really nice fight if ByuL had stayed. In the meantime, it looks like he's starting to take a lot of damage on that gold. 65 roaches right now for Solar against just 46 of ByuL. You know, he's up by, like, not too many drones,
he's gonna
actually.
Get this gold base. Solar's not multitasking enough. Yep, goodbye.
That dive right under the creep.
Yeah.
It's amazing that they can burrow so quickly on this metal Protoss platform. And then move through it so effortlessly with this much speed. It's amazing.
Yeah. This puts that movie Tremors to shame.
Yeah. Well, here he goes. He's moving forward right now with these roaches. Kind of similar numbers. Solar definitely has a little edge here, but we're so close to the rallies of ByuL that he should be able to end up holding.
Yep. I mean, Solar's army's strong, but the damage has already been done, and there's not a lot of roaches he can add to after this.
Well, right now he's trying to clean up a little bit of harassment. Oh, that's a nice little attack right there. But yeah, there is a little bit of ByuL harassment left over, and he will turn around. But ByuL keeps his 4th base, and he does have that macro hatch still. Of course, we have one for Solar as well at this point, but with the extra base, more likely that ByuL can get use out of it.
And, you know, again, drone count still identical right now. So the big Death Ball Solar army is grouping up over here.
Yeah. It's quite a few roaches trying to come up here, but if ByuL pulls back into a good position, well, actually, that's quite a few roaches there for Solar. He's got a much bigger roach count right now.
Let's see if he actually has a tipping point here, but this attack over here on the right side is going to really help out. As if he... No, but then more roaches come over here from the top.
Yeah.
And actually, you know what? Solar might just have too much.
It's
down to
look like
160, and he doesn't quite have enough to just remake everything. More roaches come up here for ByuL and are hitting at both sides. Solar really needs this attack to work.
Looks like ByuL may have overextended there a little bit with his harassment. Solar just with the bigger army getting some really nice concaves going, but again, we're really close to the rallies of ByuL, so he is starting to push back a bit more. Well, there's a lot of roaches coming down right now for Solar. I think he's basically got it tasteless.
I think it actually is going to be a roach avalanche in a second here. Oh, that was neat.
It's like, maybe you don't have detection. Oh, wait, it's over our heads.
So he's sending the queens up here now. Not a bad move, but it certainly might not be enough to take this on. As we have a maxed out Solar against 140 supply of ByuL.
Yeah, ByuL unfortunately losing in every WCS around a 32 recently.
Unfortunately so.
Yeah, pretty rough. Of course, he did make the finals of WCS America. Really strong play there, but looks like he's going to be losing here, Tasteless, and going down to Code A.
Yeah, we should be seeing GG here as ByuL is now processing the loss. GG!
Yeah, that's too bad for him. He was playing a very nice game, very strong game, but maybe a little bit too much. Every time he drinks like that, with 2 hands on the cup.
It's like a bear tasting a jar of honey. A bear in the woods.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking more like when he was a little kid, he spilt his juice too many times. His mom was like, hold it with 2 hands.
I like my park bear.
Yeah, it's definitely better.
It's definitely better. The imagery's there. Well, guys, it looks like Solar has won his match, but
can he win that rematch against Supernova?
It's not over yet. He has to win this next best of 3, and it's against Supernova, one of the longest standing, strong Terrans of all time. We'll be going to that match after this short break.